Hi everyone. So today we will be writing the code, trying to do the implementation for the map class. If we know let's start with what's the difference between an object and a map class. So what I'm talking about is if we know that this is this is how we create a new object, like one of the ways to create a new object. And second, and what's object store is basically the key value pairs. The other way, like if we want like more flexibility, sometimes we use uh, we have map class. Now that's good that we have a map class. It supports like operations like get, set, has, like these are the basic ones. Now question is what's the exact difference between them, right? So the first difference between this like creating a object using object class versus the map is that this uh, yeah, first is only strings and numbers can be the keys. So yeah, value can be anything, but strings and numbers can only be the key. So that's great. I mean, that's pretty simple. And complexity, so if we talk about time, complexity is of n. So pretty simple. Now if we have this, why we need this, right? So the question comes, it so what object can't do is function or object as keys, that is their reference as keys. So that's where it's becomes tricky, and that's where map is useful. Now that's good, right? Definitely. uh, right, I mean that's great, but the question is what exactly runs behind it, right? That's exactly like where it gets tricky. If we see the data types that we have is like these objects, string, numbers, we have booleans, we have we have undefined. These are like basic data types. Then we have object, arrays again type of object, and yeah, then we have like function is like a different, it's not a function is different. So these are the basic ones, right? But none of them can actually store, as if we talk about key value pairs, only object are there. And it's like we have map class, like uh, but issue is how actually we do it. So today that's the interesting thing. We will try to implement map class, and we will do implement three basic operations: get, set, and has. And we will test it. We will write some tests around it, manual tests. And yeah, we will check our results with the actual map class also. So yeah, let's start it. So we can how about we start by like custom, we start writing by our custom map class. We will start by writing custom map. So let's start, like we are not initializing anything. So the first function that we need is the get method. Let's say set method. I mean, first you need to set values either way. So we will use the set method. So we are setting the, so here we are setting the like functions on prototypes because it's a class, and all the like the basic functions, basic functionalities of our object are on its prototype basically. So we'll set first the set function. What's the set function? Receive a key and a value. I think that's right, right? So how about we start with the If we'll start, if let's start with, like, we can mention const is object. If we know if type of key is equal to object, that will be great, right? And then we can also check if it is null. Because can null also be a type of object, but we specifically need to check for null, so it will be null. So we have is object and is null, and remaining everything will be then string, numbers and boolean types, anything. What we do is, here let's try, so we directly can't use it, right? I mean, like, this is a basic issue. So what we try to is, let's try to, if we know, like, if it's not an object, then it's pretty simple. So let's start, like, we will, so now we need something to store it. If it's not an object, we can directly store it, so we can directly use object, a simple object. So we can say a simple map, we can have a simple, yeah, we can have a simple store. So now we can just use it, because we know it's not an object. What we'll do is, let's try to let's try to let's try to get also, like, we will try to get a new key from here. Like, I will tell you what's the point of it. So what we'll do is, so this will, we will always be using this. So we can store directly values. So what happens is, if the value is not there, we can override it. And yeah, so if the value is not there, we can override it. And right, so else, so if it's null, we will, let's say we are not entertaining the null, or if we want it also. So I mean, either way, I think that internally it will handle it. So yeah, so right question is, if it's not key, I mean, okay, let's hold it there. And yeah, so I think the main important will be, I think this, trust me, this will be the most important part. So we will implement another function, get key. So it will receive a key, and yeah, now again we will check if it's an object, and is it null. So we can see what we want to do with null. So if it's not an object, what we can do is, we can simply return, let's say we are trying to do let's add something, question mark, and yeah, just key. And else, if it's an object, right? If it's an object, what we will do is, so again, now it's come question, what we will do if it's a key is an object. So what we can do here is, if we know, so we can create a custom, we can create a unique key using symbols. So what are symbols? Are if you pass anything, like, for example, if you are passing a symbol, or let's say string, unique key. But if you are passing, like, if you are using same 2 times, like symbol of unique key, symbol of unique, it will every time, it will 100% returns your unique key. That's like good part. So now we have a unique key which, like, can't be duplicated. So what we will do is, uh, if uh, if that unique key, right, that unique key, let's say we exist, right, if that unique key exists, what we will be doing it then, if something exists, right, so what will it, I will tell you what, why we are doing this, right. Else what we will do is, we will set up. So now what if not there, right, if it's there it's good, it's not there, what we'll do is we will keep a counter. Let's start from 1. We will keep a counter, so we will set the counter corresponding to it. I will tell you why we are doing. And corresponding to counter, we can have another map, counter versus its value. So if we are adding this counter, okay, now we are adding this counter, and now in counter map what we will do is, what are the current value of it, and yeah, so we actually don't need it, so we just set it. We will increase the counter by 1 and we will return the current value. So this is what we are doing. Okay, that simply. So let's try to iterate it. I mean, we can use multiple, like we can write it slightly better, but let's do it later on. But if it's not an object, we simply return in this fashion, simply return a string. Else what we'll do is we'll check if that exists in an object, we will return it whatever is counter, and if it's not, we set the counter, increase the counter, return that key. Yeah, right. So let's assuming if this works, then we always have this key, right. So in case of null, false, but question is null here actually we need to handle is, if it's null, return again, we will handle or is no, so actually we will do this, it will do that. So if it's not, if say like for the case of null, it will say that is object, right. So is object true, that means this will be false, but it's a null true, so we'll do still get able to get around it, so we don't need here, right. Here, yeah, if it's directly, else what we'll do is const, we will get a counter. Now what it means is, like, because it's we know it's an object, so we know that because that will always be there, right, when we are setting it, because get key will actually do that for you, set that key counter, so we'll get that counter, and then in counter map under corresponding to that counter we set the value, and let's say it's not returning anything, so we don't need to worry about it. So what we are doing is, read the counter for that key, set value for that counter. Okay, so we can try to use it once we implement the get function also. So that's the basic one. Now let's try to do the get one. So in get we'll just pass the key, so again, so we'll check if it's an object, we'll try to get the key, we will try to get the key. If it's not an object, we will simply return whatever the key is being written, else we will read the counter, and yeah, we just need to return it, we don't need its value. So we'll read it from there and we simply return it. So if we see, we will get the key, and if it's not an object, we'll simply return from store, as we will read counter from that and we'll return it. Okay, that definitely looks good. How about we try to do it? So we have custom add. Okay, let's try to do it. Okay, so what we will do is custom map dot, let's initially try to set with basic strings. Name Rahul. Yeah, so now ideally the expected output here should be Rahul. Let's try to run it. Okay, great. I mean, okay, that is a pretty simple case, but that works. Now what we will do is we will use the same. Let's try to I try to overwrite it. Let's say if it's overwriting or not. So now the output should be Rahul Rana. Rahul and Rahul Rana. Yeah, great, right. So these two cases works. Let's try for integers or something. Let's integers, objects, anything we can do. Here, let's say I think string. We can call it. For string we are checking. Let's say object we are checking now. And so when we try to get basically anything with name object, so we should get the output as object basically. Okay, so here you have first two. Oh, okay, that's interesting that first two are now getting undefined. Yeah, let's try to do at the same time string. If it were, let's see what we will get. Yeah, it's working. So I mean, we can see still that we are getting Rahul Rana. So yeah, so I think these so it's working, right, as we can see. Now yeah, so I think these are pretty fine. These are pretty fine. How about we try now for like, which is like exactly important thing you are trying is for the objects. So that will be, I think, the most interesting one. So we will create an object const so now we have an object. Okay, and now if I'm trying to set it, I'm trying to use name as this one. Yeah, right. So basically when I'm setting it and when I should try to get it, I should pass the reference, that is name. Here we should ideally get the last object reference key. Okay, that's great, we are able to get it. Okay, now I will, just to make it also clear, we also, let's try to, I will tell you another interesting thing. So let's try to use like the name object just to show, just to it will play around it. Let's keep the, let's say party 2, right, and now let's say 3, and when we try to get it, and if we say, let's say we try to pass it this one, can you just tell me what should be the outcome. I mean, like, let's try to guess it. It will be, you have 5 seconds to guess, and if you guess it right, please comment if you know what's the reason. And yeah, if you also please like if you put the explanation, that will be really great. Okay, so the output will be undefined. It should be undefined. Whoa, how it is undefined? I'm passing the same object. Yeah, but because we are passing the same object, but we are passing the reference actually. So that is why it is actually, like, not returning to me. So I have to pass it reference. If I want this to work, I have to either stringify it. If I pass in something like this, I'm like, this is an object, either I stringify it. For example, if I tell you, if I stringify it this object, this will actually work then. And if I try to do it here, and if I try to do it here, now we should get the output as 2 part. Okay, we have some error, I think. Yeah, so okay, so we have one missing bracket, I guess. Yeah, looks, it should look good. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, so you see we are getting as 3 last, because now it's an object what we are stringified, so becomes a string, nothing else, right? And every time we are trying to pass different ones objects, so we are passing new references. That's why we can't see it actually. So yeah, now the question is like, why the yeah, so I think surprised why it's not first is coming. So okay, so the first one also not coming. I mean, after that function. Okay, so yeah, this is not coming, I understand. So we see its route runner is coming, and even if we modify second time, yeah, we can say it's coming, like, and let's say we are trying this at the last, and if it's still there, just like nothing is getting overridden. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that's working. So so basically that's the like important part. So if we observe, one of the important trick here is, like, using symbol as a unique key. We can use something like, I'm not saying this is the only solution, there can be multiple solutions, but that's like one solution which, like, while I was reading it, studying it, I just found it, try to implement it, I really liked it. This is not a solution made by me, I just like reading it and try to see. So I just like, then I write the, like, go through it. And so this is the code, but this is just a trick I learned. So I thought it will be good to share with everyone. So this is like unique key, and that's what we can set it. Now I can tell you this another limitation of it. uh, if anyone can tell me what's the limitation, there's still one more limitation. Can you tell me what's the limitation? So just comment, guys. I will wait for it. And let's do one more thing. Let's do one thing. Let's, you guys comment on this in the comments, what's one thing missing. And that's like pretty like important. Again, it's a like again an interesting concept, and I will make another video to extend this. So yeah, so that's all in this one basically. These are some of the manual test cases. So thank you so much for watching the video, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment. uh, if you want to talk or connect with me, feel free to connect on LinkedIn and Twitter. So here are my Twitter and LinkedIn links, you can find in the comments. And and yeah, thank you so much. Have a great weekend, guys. And yeah, thank you.